Thank you for joining. This will be a quick video on when to start seeds indoors, and also towards the end I will have a tip on tomato plants. In regard to starting your seeds indoors, you do want to make sure that you start them at the right time and not to do it too early. There was one year that actually I was eager to get my garden started, and I did it a little bit too early, and it was thriving inside, but it was still pretty cold outside. So I've learned to be a little bit more patient and do it at the correct times. The first thing that you would need to know, and the most important thing, would be the last freeze and frost dates. So I went on a few different websites, even the Old Farmer's Almanac, and there was not that much detail on it. So I chose this one. It's Dave's Garden, and it gives you the option to put in your zip code, and after you put in your zip code you will receive information on when your risk of frost is. So I would use this information in order to figure out when I need to start my seeds indoors. Once you have the last frost date, you can use a guide that'll tell you when to start the seeds indoors. This gives you the weeks of indoor growth that's required and when it is safe to set the plant outdoors. So you can use a guide like this for that. In this situation, it's got the beets, the corn, the mustard, the okra, and the peas. Those are usually sown directly in garden soil, but may be started early indoors. Actually, I have started corn and peas indoors and transplanted them outside, and they actually turned out pretty well. So, and last year I actually planted for the first time, I planted borage next to my tomato plants. And I found borage is a great, it attracts pollinators. So it did help the tomatoes to get pollinated. And it also, the leaves and the flowers on the borage plant are edible. So you can make a salad with them. And basil, planting basil next to your tomato plants will also help in the flavor. Supposedly basil improves the flavor of the tomatoes. So I will be trying that this year. I hope this information helps. Thank you for watching. Good day and good health.